Hmm. Okay, so we can start from Excel. Yeah. Okay, so
Yes.
let me tell you what is Excel from scratch. So let me open my notes of Excel. Um,
Ah, into master of art, master the art of Python.
mhm. Hmm. So yeah, this is the notes of Python, but I'm going to open the notes of Excel.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah. Okay, so this is our Excel. Let me tell you from
Okay.
scratch. So do you know anything about Excel? So you can also tell me like what do you understand by Excel?
Just the basic, so it's better for you. Just start with the basic, as
Mm-hmm.
if I didn't know nothing.
Mm.
I wanna learn it properly. So,
Mm. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So I'm going to start with the very basic, like the first uh, question. What is Microsoft Excel? So we know the Excel is a part of your Microsoft Office, which is called MS Office as well. Yeah. In the MS Office, we have different software like MS Word, we have MS PowerPoint. We have, so in the MS Office, it is a bundle of software which we can use in our office work. Okay.
mhm.
Yeah. So
Mm.
which we use in our office work.
Yes.
Great. So the one of the software is called your Excel, which is called your spreadsheet software. So we use this software
Mhm.
to do the our entry of statistical and financial data. Yeah. Okay. So let me click
Mhm.
here and okay. Hmm. So our Excel is a spreadsheet software. Okay, it is a spreadsheet software. Let me tell you what is spreadsheet. So spreadsheet software, those software which have rows and the columns. Yeah, like rows is your horizontal
Mhm.
line and column is your vertical
Mhm.
line. Okay, so those software
Yes.
which has rows and columns, so we call it spreadsheet software. Excel is also a spreadsheet software. Why? Because in the Excel we have rows and the columns. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let me tell you another example of our spreadsheet software we have, which is, let me open my calculator. So your calculator is also a spreadsheet software. See, it is opening now. You can see we have the rows. Yeah, we have rows and we have column as well. So your calculator
Mhm.
is also considered as a spreadsheet software. So
Mm.
Excel is our also spreadsheet software, because in Excel we have rows in the column, so we consider as a spreadsheet software category.
Mhm. Yeah.
So why we use Excel? It is used to do entry of statistical and financial data. Yeah, so entry of statistical data, you can say, like if you are making report card of a student, so this is called your statistical data. Financial data, for example, you bought a car and you want to calculate EMI. Yeah, so use you can use Excel to do the entry of your financial data, and we can enter our
Mhm.
data as
Mm.
well as we can represent our data as in a chart form. Hmm? Like I
Mm.
already fill the data and I can
Yes.
also represent the data into chart form. For the presentation, I can show my boss to, I can present there in the meeting. Yeah. Also, it's allow you to do entry and as well as your analysis. Yeah, means in the Excel
Yeah.
we can enter the data, we can do analysis of on our data, and we can also represent in a chart form. Okay, so this is
Mhm.
all about Excel.
Yes.
This is the clear definition of Excel. Now the first spreadsheet software was your VisiCal. VisiCal is look like a more calculator, so the software name is Visual Calculator. So the first spreadsheet software was your visible calculator. Hmm? And the other examples are your MS Excel, which is most popular in the spreadsheet category. Your Google Sheet is also most popular. Yeah. So do you heard about
Yeah.
Google Sheet?
I mean, yeah, they use it at work, yeah, to
Hmm.
share documents and
Oh, so
yeah,
you also like you can also see like Google Sheet. The interface of Google
yeah.
Sheet or the MS Excel both are similar.
Okay.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
but Excel give you more advantage. Excel is more powerful than your Google Sheet. So that's
Okay.
why in the company we always prefer our MS Excel instead of Google Sheet.
Mm.
So yeah, Google Sheet is backed by Google and MS Office it's backed by Microsoft. Okay,
Okay.
so this is the definition of your spreadsheet. So spreadsheet we call sets of rows and the columns which is used to do and store statistical and financial data called spreadsheet or worksheet. Means if you
Mm.
have in your sheet rows and column, so we can call it spreadsheet as well as your worksheet. Okay.
Yeah.
And now what is workbook? Workbook is a sets of worksheet. Means it is a collection of your worksheet or the spreadsheet is called or is formed your workbook.
Mm.
Okay, let me tell you or let me show you. So okay, let me open my Excel. So for open like how can I open my Excel? I have two ways to open my Excel. Or before, may I know like are you using Windows laptop or Mac laptop?
No, it is just a regular laptop, not a Mac.
Like you are using Windows, yeah?
Windows, yes.
Okay, great. So yeah, so like because if you are using Windows, so that is good. Like our Microsoft, mostly the Microsoft our software, which is like familiar or easy interface in our Windows as compared to our Mac laptops. Because Microsoft
Mm.
designed another software, or we have the some feature which is not in our Mac. Yeah, in
Okay.
our Mac
Okay.
Excel, but this is good. Okay, so let me
Mm.
tell you how you can open the Excel. So the step will be same for you all because you are also using Windows and I am also using Windows.
Okay.
So the first way you can open the Excel, you can press your window key and then you can search for Excel. So it will see and then it will according to your application it will show you this software. So I'm using Excel 2016 version. Let me double click
Mm-hmm.
here to open the Excel. So it will open my Excel. Hmm. Okay, so you can see. Okay, it is checking done. Oh, you can see. So this is my first way. I can open Excel using this way. This is good,
Mm-hmm.
but this way
Mm.
is too long, or it may be you are searching for. So best way you to open the Excel, you can press window key with R. Okay. Also, let me show you my keyboard key, so you can also see which key I press. Okay, let me double click here. Hmm. Okay, let me control window and R, and let me so you can press window key with your R to open this run box. Yeah, so this is your run
Okay.
software where you can type any software name to open that software.
Okay.
So for Excel, we have a command. We only write Excel. You do not need to
Uh,
write. Okay, if you also write in a capital case, which is also fine. But just you need to type Excel. That's it. And now press Enter to open the Excel.
mm-hmm.
So it will search for Excel, and it open the Excel. It's going to open the Excel. Okay, so yeah, this is my Excel. So this is my interface of my Excel. You can see it is showing some recent files, yeah, which I use, and it is here. It is showing you the templates. Like I have the blank workbook, and then we have welcome to Excel tutorial, and then we have some templates as well. So Excel also provide you these templates. Yeah, which is
Okay.
built-in templates. For example, I am going to make a monthly budget report, or I am going to make an investment. So I can search for investment template in the Excel. So then I
Mm-hmm.
can, like, here you can see it is showing this investment tracker. Yeah, the retirement planner. So I can open any template to fill my data, but for now we do not we do not need to use these templates because we are going to learn from scratch. So this software is
Mm-hmm.
not for this template is not for us. We can, after the after some classes of Excel, or when you master the Excel, so you can also create this template like this. Oh, like, are you shifting?
Okay.
Okay, so you can see, yeah, I can also create this template like this. And when we master or Excel, so we can also create the template like this. Yeah. Okay, great.
Yeah.
So I want to close this. Yeah. I
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I want to close this whole workbook. Okay, so I'm not pressing Alt F4. The shortcut to close Excel, which is your Alt F4. Yeah, but I'm not going to close the whole Excel. I'm going to close this retirement planner one, this workbook. So I can press Control with W. Okay, and yes, we do not want
Mm-hmm.
to save, so just click on Don't Save.
Okay.
Okay, so we close the Excel. Now just go to here, File, and click on New. So we are going to take blank workbook because we are learning from scratch. So it's
Mm-hmm.
recommended to always go on a blank workbook.
Okay.
So I open the blank workbook. So this is my workbook. Yeah. So let me tell you what is workbook, what is spreadsheet. Yeah. So here
Yeah.
you can see this is your this is your sheet one. Yeah. So
Yes, I see.
this is your sheet one. In this sheet, you can see you have rows, you have sets of rows, as well as you
Mm-hmm.
have columns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is called your this sheet is called your spreadsheet.
Mm.
Okay, this sheet is called your spreadsheet, and it is also called worksheet.
Worksheet. Yeah.
Worksheet as well as your spreadsheet, which this single
Mm-hmm.
sheet here. Yeah, if I open the
Mm-hmm.
another sheet, like I open three sheets, yes. So I
Mm.
have. Can you tell me like how many spreadsheet we have?
3.
Yeah, three. Okay. So when you combine all together, so we call workbook. Yeah, it is workbook.
Bundle.
No, like workbook.
Oh, worksheet. Oh, workbook.
No,
Workbook.
yeah,
Okay.
work worksheet is different. Like the sheet is called your worksheet. I have three
Mm.
worksheet, one, two, three, but the
Mm-hmm.
workbook is a collection of your spreadsheet or your
Sh-
worksheet.
Okay. Yeah.
Hmm. Like I have three worksheet now, and if I have only one workbook because I open only
Workbook.
one book. Okay, so hmm. So this is our workbook and our worksheet. This is fine. Let's go
Mm-hmm.
back to our notes and let's
Mm-hmm.
understand the feature or the our popular why our Excel is popular. So Excel is
Mm-hmm.
also most popular spreadsheet software, which because
Mm.
Excel provide you different facilities. The call we can also call the features. So we have first
Mm.
feature, we can create worksheet. Yeah, in Excel, let me tell you. So we can create a worksheet. Like how you can create a worksheet, you have this button.
Yes.
So where you can click to create to you can create a multiple worksheet. But do you know the
Yeah.
number? How many worksheet you can create? Yeah.
How many worksheets
It
do
is
we have?
Excel claim we can create over 10 like for it is 10 lakh. Do you understand what is 10 lakh? I think in your it is 1 million.
Ah.
Yeah, we can
Okay.
create over 1 million our worksheet in this in a single workbook.
Okay.
In a single workbook, yeah, I can create over. I I also tried till 10,000. Yeah, but because my system got hang, so I just stopped. Yeah, you can click on click to this button to create a new worksheet, new sheet, new sheet. Yeah, you have the number as well, sheet 15. Yeah, so this
Okay.
is how you can create a spreadsheet, and yeah, the number is huge. Okay, so now
Okay.
it's also allow you to do data entry. We know we can enter our data, and we can also edit the content. Okay, fine. It's allow you to do the calculation on the present data present in the worksheet. Yeah, we can also do the calculation on our data. It's
Mm-hmm.
also arrange data in a order, like ascending order, descending order. Yeah, so also we
Yeah.
can draw a chart on statistical data, and it's
Mm-hmm.
also allow you to print data as well as chart. Yeah, we can print the data as well,
Okay.
as well as our chart. Okay. So then after we know how we can create a new worksheet or the new workbook in Excel. So this is the steps where you can open the Excel. Yeah, so I already told
Yeah.
you. Also, like here, a file created in Microsoft Excel, it's called workbook. Yeah,
Mm.
and each page of workbook is called your spreadsheet, or you can also call worksheet.
Worksheet. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Worksheet.
Also, the secondary. Do you know what do you mean by secondary name or the extension name?
No.
The secondary name of X of file is created in Excel is .xls. The secondary name, or we can say the another name of this Excel, which is
Okay.
your .xls file. The name is
Mm.
.xls means we know our videos in our MP4, we know our images in the PNG form. Yes. Hmm?
Mm.
Okay, but
Yeah.
in Excel, like and our file of Excel is always in a .xls form, which is called your
Okay.
the extension name, where you can save the file. The extension for the file, the type of the file is your .xls, which is your Excel file. Okay.
Mm.
Let me, and we that's fine. Okay, let me close this. So this is my workflow. Let me close again, and I'm going to open Excel again. So type window plus R and type Excel and then enter. So we are going to create Excel and Excel. Okay. So it is opening again. Oh, it is taking too. Okay, so now this is
Mm-hmm.
my blank workbook. I'm going to, yeah, I'm going with blank workbook. So sorry, click on blank workbook. So this is my workbook.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we have only
Yeah.
one sheet. Let me create another sheet. Yeah, fine. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so now we are going to understand what is the interface, or how the interface works in Excel. Yeah, we are going to understand the interface of Excel. So first we have the title bar. Okay, we have the title bar. So this is
Mm-hmm.
my title bar, which is the you can see that the default name of your every Excel workbook, or we can say Excel file, it's your book one. Is
Okay.
it book one? Yeah. And if I
Yes.
save my file, let me try to save. Click on this PC. Yeah, you can just press
Mm-hmm.
Ctrl S to save your Excel file. I'm going to save
Mm-hmm.
in my this PC and in the desktop. I can select the desktop, and it's open my desktop, and I can type the name of the file. So I can type
Mm-hmm.
first class. That's it. Now
Mm-hmm.
click on save. So I save the
Mm-hmm.
in is as my first class. You can see it
What
saved the
is
name.
what is the difference between save as and save?
That's a great question. Let me tell you. Let me type here the uh, let me type some data. Yeah, let me type some
Mm-hmm.
data for. Let me
Mm-hmm.
type some name of the students, like
Mm-hmm.
John, Bob, or Kelly, or, or your name as well. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's it. Okay,
Mm.
now let me save this. So I press Control S. Yeah, so when we
Yes.
save the file, when we just create a new file, so we
Mm-hmm.
always use save. Like
Mm.
go to file and then just click on save because I want to save this file. Yeah,
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
but the save as means, okay, you can see I already saved this file in my desktop. You can see I have this file which is the first class in my desktop. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
for example, I want this file but in my documents. We know, like in, if I open the file manager using window plus E key, so I
Mm-hmm.
have documents, I have picture, I have different folders in our computer. Yeah, so
Yes.
for example, let me click on documents. So here you can see I do not have this file, this first class.
Mm-hmm.
So but here I want this file here. I can press Control C and then Control V, but it will take so much time. Yeah, like again
Yeah.
copy the data and paste here, which is fine, but I can also save from here. So using this save as command means
Mm.
I can change the file name using the same file, using my save as command, also change the location. Let me click here. Let me again, if you want to save in a different, so you can open the different. Yeah, but let me click on browse because I'm not able to see my documents here, so that is why I am going to click on browse. So just click on browse and okay, I do not want to save in my desktop. You can see the file name here, it is all, if I click on save, so it's saved here. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Mm-hmm.
I want to save in my documents. So let me select the document, I click on the document. Now I am in my documents of my PC. Now
Mm-hmm.
if you want to change the file name, like if you want to change the file name like the second class, so you can also change the file name. And let me click on save. Yeah, let me
Yeah.
close this file and you can see, like, okay, you can see I open my documents. I have the same file but with a different name. Yeah,
Yeah.
let me open the
Mm-hmm.
file. I will get the same file. So yeah, you can see I have the name Bob and all. Yeah, let me close this
Yeah.
and let me open the same file. Yeah, which is in our desktop. So this is the difference between save and the save as.
Mm-hmm.
We use save when we want to save our file first time, but if you want to change the name or the location of your file, so you can go with save as. Okay,
Mm. Yeah.
so now did you understand?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay. So now, okay, this is, let's understand the interface of our Excel. So, first we have our title bar. This area is called your title bar. In the title bar, it is showing your name of the file, which is first class now, and the software name is your Excel.
Yeah.
Also, here you can see it is showing this button. This button is called your ribbon display option. Okay, so
Okay.
below your uh, title bar, we have our tabs. We have different tabs like home tab. This area is called tab. Home tab, insert tab, page layout, formulas, data, review, and all. Yeah.
Yeah.
And below the tabs, we have this area is called your ribbon. Like this area, which is in a white
Mm-hmm.
color, like this area. So this area is called your ribbon. Okay, so this button is called ribbon display button. When I click here, so I can control my ribbon as well as my tabs.
Okay.
Okay, we will see how we can, but then we have minimize button. I can minimize the software and I can open through
Yeah.
taskbar. Then
Maximize and minimize.
then maximize, then we have restore. Restore down
Okay.
means I can down the software and then
Okay. Yeah.
click again to maximize, and then we have close. I can click here
Mm-hmm.
to close this Excel.
Yes.
Now below this we have the tabs. So we have our home tab, insert tab, so each tab has their own purpose. Yeah,
Mm.
like for example,
Yeah.
home tab is your, like, is a home where you have all the important commands, like which is normal basic commands you have, like you can do alignment, you can apply the conditional formatting, or if you want to delete any data or delete any format, so you have this option clear where you can click. And then insert tab, the main purpose of the insert tab, which is used to insert anything. For example, you want to insert a chart in your data or in a spreadsheet, you can easily install insert. Then if you want to make a table, you can also do, you can insert pictures. Yeah, so this is,
Yeah.
we have insert tab. Then we have page layout tab. So the basic purpose of page layout is to do, we use the page layout mostly when I want to print off my data. I enter the data and I make convert my data into a chart form, and I
Mm-hmm.
want the print of my data, print of my chart, so I can go with this page layout tab.
Mm.
Then we have formulas, which is most important tab. I want to apply anything, I want to apply for any formula in my data, so we have the function library, then I can use that and then I can apply the formula. Then after, we have data, which is again important tab, which is related to your data analysis. We have the we can do what if analysis, we can convert, we can apply advanced filter, we can open our power query from here. Okay.
Yeah.
Then after, you have review. Okay, review means you can enter your data, you now, you need to review, you need to check whether you write this wrong, correct spelling or not. You want to translate your data if possible, if you want to translate into different languages, you can do. Then after review, we have view, means we can view our file, our spreadsheet into a different views. Yeah, so this is
Yeah.
for views. Like we can do zoom in, zoom out, yeah, the basic feature, zoom in, zoom out, yeah, using this view. And then we have developer. Yeah, if you open the developer tab, like if you open your excel, so I think you cannot see this developer tab, because we need to enable this developer tab from the settings of our excel. Yeah, the main purpose
Mm.
of this developer tab is to do the coding of your Microsoft Visual Basic, or if you want to record any macro, so you can use the developer tab to do this. Yeah.
Mm. Okay.
Then we have Power Pivot, which is not, because this is also is another important option for data, which we use for mostly data modeling. Means we
Mm-hmm.
can connect two different data or two different tables inside the our Excel, so we can use this.
Okay.
Then you cannot also see this option TeraBox, because I installed one software called TeraBox to save my simple file in the here. But yeah, okay,
Mm.
so this is about our tabs of Excel. Then below we have called this area is called ribbons. This white area is called ribbon. So ribbon is made with your, ribbon is made up of your tabs. Ribbon is made of your groups inside which is inside the tabs. Like here, so for example, we have home. Yeah, we have home tab, and inside the home tab we have different groups like clipboard, font, alignment, numbers, styles, cells, editing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so like why Excel made the group? Because if you like if you're doing alignment option, for example, if you're going to align your data, so for example,
Mm-hmm.
if you have this left align here and this left
Mm.
align outside the or in another tab, so it will be very difficult to manage, yeah, to data.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why Excel, uh, our Excel make a group of our commands, yeah, commands of our similar commands in a single group. So it is, we can easily identify our commands. Then after, we have our this area or this part is called your quick access toolbar. So we use mostly our quick access toolbar to access our quickly, the quickly
Mm.
commands. For example, I want to save my file, so
Mm.
I I can click here to save my file. I do not need to go file and then click on save. I can directly click on save here. Okay, so we can also
Okay.
customize this quick access toolbar. Yeah, we can
Okay.
now yeah, we can also learn how we can customize our quick access toolbar as well as your tabs. We have different tabs, but the tabs are very static tabs. Yes. For example, if you want to make your own tab with your name, so you can also make. Yeah, so this is our quick access toolbar and our tabs. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
then below the tab we have this. This is we have our headings. This is the headings of your columns, like A, B, C, D, yeah, and then this
Mm-hmm.
is your headings of your rows, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay,
Yes.
so this is your headings, and this is your headings for columns. Okay, like you can see A, B, C, D is for column number. It is the column number, and this is your row number, like 5 row, 6 row, 7 row. Also, do you know how many rows in Excel we have?
Millions, I think.
Oh yeah, you're right. Around million. Like let me tell you. So I can write here total rows in Excel. I can type here. We have 10,48,576 rows. In your
Oh.
it is 1,048,576.
Mm.
Like if you want to verify this number, so just press control with your down
Shift
arrow key.
down.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
control and then down arrow key. You can see you
Mm.
have the same number.
Oh yeah, control
Yeah,
down.
control down. And now fine. And do you know like how many rows? So this is for the row number, but we have the column. So do you know how many columns we have?
Control right arrow.
Yeah, I can press control right. So you can see now, oh, the column number is in our alphabet order or in alphabet
Mm.
number like except D. So
Mm-hmm.
don't worry. So the our total column is it is 16,384.
Mm.
Okay, we have total rows which is 10,48,576 and total column it is 16,384.
Mm.
Okay, yeah, this is fine. Hmm. So this is my rows and this is my columns. Now, okay, but after the column, oh, let me enable my two important things, which is the formula bar. Yeah, now you can see. So below the our quick access toolbar, we have the area. This is called your name box. The name box, yeah. So this is the name of your every cell, or we can say the cell, the name of your every cell, as well as your the name of your the or the address of your cell. Like
Mm.
this is your I4. I I is the name of your column, and then 4 is the name of your row. So it's make I4.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is your E4. E is the column number, and 4 is your row number.
Yeah.
Okay, also this is the address or the name of your cell. Like if I type here uh,
Mm.
A1, so do you know if I enter, so what will happen?
If you do it, it will go.
Yeah,
What
it
is
will.
that?
Yeah, A1, so like in my first cell,
Yeah, the first cell.
enter. So this is my, yeah, the cell number. Okay, so we can also change the name of your cell. Like how? Just double click here, or just click here and type your name. Let me type anything like data.
Mm-hmm.
Data, enter. So I change the name of the cell to data. Like if I
Mm.
type here data and then enter, so it's already select that name, yeah, the cell. Nice.
Okay. Yeah.
Great. Okay, so yeah, so this is our name, and then after we have formula bar, which is very most important. This is your formula bar where I can apply any formula in my cell. Yeah, Like I can double
Mm.
click here to apply any formula. Yeah, let me tell you, I am going to apply a very basic formula to which is a sum, and that's it. And I enter the same value here. Can you
Mm-hmm.
differentiate like these two values? No. Yeah, we cannot differentiate because both are looking same.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if I click here in this cell which I enter, so this is my constant. So this value is
Mm.
my constant because I enter manually 355.
Mm.
But
Mm.
the second value is this is the formula where I apply the formula. So you can see the
Mm.
difference when I click here. So it is showing the same number, yeah, because this is a constant
Mm.
which I enter manually. But where I
Mm.
apply the formula, let me select that cell. You can see it is showing the formula, yeah, which I applied here.
Yeah.
So this is the
Mm-hmm.
formula bar we use mostly to apply or edit any formula of the
Mm.
cell. Enter.
Mm.
That's great. So after this, after the formula bar, also let me tell you one quick or the interesting fact about Excel. Like if you enter any text data, let me type any text data, like let me type USA and then enter. You can see, uh, and let me type any number, 100. So can you differentiate these two?
Yeah, the letters will go to the left, and the numbers go automatically to the right.
Yeah, yeah. So this is the your like when you enter any text data, so it will be the alignment for the text data is left side, and the
Mm.
alignment for the any number data it's your right side. Okay,
Mm.
we can also change choosing this alignment, but this is the default behavior of the Excel. That's great. Now
Mm.
after we have the sheets, this area is called your pagination, where I can create multiple sheet or then I can make or go to the in my multiple sheet as well or navigate to my
Mm-hmm.
different sheets. Okay, then after we have our two bars, which is for this is your horizontal bar where you can scroll your data horizontally, and then this is your vertical bar where you can use this bar to see or to scroll data vertically. Okay,
Mm. Yeah.
so this is your horizontal and the vertical bar. After below you have views. We have normal view, we have the page layout view, we have page break preview, and
Mm-hmm.
then after we have the this we can use this area to zoom in and zoom out.
So,
Yeah, if I
mm.
click on plus I can also but I can also use my mouse wheel. We have a mouse wheel, yeah, like if I use the mouse wheel, so you can see I am scrolling my, yeah, or we can also call the scroll bar.
Okay.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
if I want to zoom in and zoom out, so I can use my mouse wheel or the scroll bar with my control key. Let me hold the control key, and now if I press wheel down, so you can see it is zoom out, yeah, sorry, zoom in, and if I wheel up, so it is zoom in. Yeah,
What are you pressing? Control.
control with my mouse wheel. Are you using mouse in your laptop?
Okay.
Are you using?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
Mm.
interesting. So you can use this mouse wheel and you can use your control key. Hold your control key means press your control key and use mouse wheel to zoom in and zoom out. Okay, that's interesting.
Okay.
Great. Now, okay. So now after this, we are going to. So we know the interface of Excel. So did you understand?
Yes.
Okay, great. So now after this, I am going to create another sheet, or like I'm not going to create. I'm going to delete the sheet first. So you can right click and then you can delete. Yeah, you can right click
Mm-hmm.
on the sheet. You have different option. But for we are
Yeah.
going to delete, so I can just select the delete. That's it. And now
Mm-hmm.
I press Control A. Control A is
Mm-hmm.
to select the data of your whole workbook. Sorry, the
Okay.
worksheet, the whole worksheet. I use Control A to select
Mm-hmm.
all of my cells of the worksheet. Now let me press delete key to delete the content. Hmm. Great. Now we are going to learn mark sheet. We are going to make a mark sheet in the Excel. Yeah, so that's why I typed mark sheet, and that's it. So okay, let me type name here. We are going to create a mark sheet. So this will be a demo mark sheet, not the actual mark sheet. Yeah.
Hmm.
So name,
Okay.
I type name here, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take roll number of the students. So roll number, and the roll number after the roll number, I am going to take that's it, name and the roll number, and yeah, and going to define five subject like math, science, history, computer, and English. Okay,
Okay.
that's it. Now I'm going to write any random name like oh, Smith and Bob, Kali, Mary, yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
John. Do you know any name? Any random name?
John.
I already did.
Oh, you already did. Mark.
Mark. Yeah.
Joseph.
Joseph.
Uh, jo- e. Joseph. No, remove the H.
Can you spell J-O?
Joseph. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's it. Okay, so
Yeah.
now, so we entered these names. This is our random name. Now I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to define like I wrote one and two, and then I selected one, two, and then I'm going to. So this is my roll number, yeah. So here
Mm-hmm.
we are going to type the roll number. So I
Mm-hmm.
can type one here, and then two. Yes,
Yeah.
and then okay, so we can write 1 to 8 or 1 to 7, but I'm not going to do. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, let me tell you how you can make a series. How you can make a series in the Excel, because here we want a series. Like I want
Mm-hmm.
series for my names, because I'm going to
Mm.
define the roll number. So we know this
Mm-hmm.
is not an actual roll number, so I can define anything, any number.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I can type
Mm-hmm.
1 and 2. I type 1 and 2. Okay, then I can hold this. I can select both numbers or both cell, and now when you click on your edge, when you click
Drag
this
it
on,
down.
and yeah, we can drag it down to here. Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
this is the one of way. But what if I've like if we have, let me tell you here, but we are going to define a serial number
Mm-hmm.
for the data, which we have millions of records.
Mm.
Yeah, so I cannot use 1 2, and then I can hold, I can then select, and then I cannot use my mouse. Yeah, because 4 millions it will take so much time, you see.
Control Shift down.
Or if I press control shift down, let me tell you like how you 1 and 2, and then if I control shift down, so should I control shift down till, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you can see. So I selected till the end, but you can see I do not have the number.
Oh yeah.
So because this is a series, so that is why Excel have a one feature or one command which is related to your series. Like, but
Mm.
the thing is we need to type the starting position or the starting number of our series. So we are
Mm.
going, for example, I want a series between 1 to 10,000. Yeah,
Mm.
1 to
Mm-hmm.
10,000. So I can type 1, the starting number, and you need to click on home tab, which is the already in. And now we in the home tab we have this section called editing section.
Okay.
In the editing section we have this fill, I can click here to fill, and in my fill I have one option which is your series.
Mm.
So just click on series, then we
Mm-hmm.
can use the series to fill the our or to make a series. Okay, let's understand this. So like it is asking series in rows and column. Can you tell
Mm-hmm.
me like I want series? So can you tell me should I go with row or column?
No, it's gonna be column
Yeah, because I want series in my column like this. Yeah.
all the way. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And now we have type. So type is your linear, growth, date, and autofill. So we are going to go with our linear. We will understand more
Mm.
what is series in detail, but for now I can go with linear. So this is
Mm-hmm.
for linear, and then this is for growth. Linear means like same number, like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, if you minus two
Yeah.
numbers, so you will always get the same value. That's
Mm-hmm.
which is the difference of two value will be same in the linear.
Yeah.
Okay, then we have growth. So in my
Mm.
growth it is like a 1, then 1 plus 1 2, then 2 plus 2 4, 4 plus 4 8, like this. So if you want series like this, so you can go with the growth. Then you have
Mm.
date. You can we can also use this series option to fill my all dates.
Dates. Yeah.
Yeah, like this is an practical example. Like we can, where we need to define, we need to type the data for whole month. Yeah, date for
Mm-hmm.
whole month. So I can type the first date, and then we can
Mm.
also use this option, or we can also drag till the end.
Mm. Mm.
Then we have autofill. So this is for autofill. It will automatically fill your data. Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
we are going with linear. And then after linear, we have the value called step value. So
Mm-hmm.
the step value is the difference of two value. So I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like 5 minus 4, yeah, 1. Or 3 minus 2, it's also 1. So I can go with 1. The step value will be my difference of two value. So it is
Mm-hmm.
1. And now like you need to type the stop value, like where you want to stop. I want to stop 10,000. So I can type 10,000. That's it. Now just click on
Mm.
OK. You can see you have the numbers. Like
Ah.
if you want to check, so you can use control and down arrow key. You can see the
Mm-hmm.
number. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
So this is I got the number. So we can use this option to make a series. We will understand in our upcoming classes. Yeah, in a more detail. We type one. Okay.
Yeah, so if you don't have too many numbers, you can just do the feeding where you drag it when the cursor becomes a plus, you drag it down. But
Mm.
if it's too many numbers, it's better to do the series using the other way.
Yeah,
Mm,
like this. Yeah.
mm,
Okay. Okay. After I type my roll number, then
mm,
after we want the marks of my subjects. You can see.
mm,
So we know we are not preparing the actual mark sheet. So this is a just a demo mark sheet.
mhm.
So I do not need to type the actual number. Like if I type 78 and any random number, so it will take so much time. Yes, you can see.
Yeah.
So for this, I am going to apply a function which is called your rand between function.
Hmm.
The which is
Okay.
the function called the rand between function, which is used to generate a random numbers between a specific numbers. For example, we know I got, so this is my mark. So I'm considering like each subject is out of 100. Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
So I can select till the end, and then I can click here. Okay, so you can first of all, if you want to apply a function, so you can select till here, like you can select where you want to apply the function of rand between.
Mhm.
Now click on this, click on your formula bar, type
Mhm.
equal, type rand between. Okay, type rand between,
Okay.
and then you need to type bottom comma top. Bottom means your minimum value and the top is your maximum value.
Okay.
Okay, so bottom is, for example, let me tell you, if you want, like I want numbers till 1 to, sorry, 10 to 100.
Mm-hmm.
So here 10 to 100, so 10 is your bottom, 10 is your minimum, and top is your 100.
Mm.
Okay, so did you
Yeah.
understand?
Yes.
And now if I press enter, also the catch is here, I am not going to close this parenthesis, this bracket. Excel will automatically close.
Okay.
Yeah, we do not need to close.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, remember, we do not need to close only if I type only one bracket here. I open only one bracket, so I do not close, so Excel automatically know, like, oh, you want to close, so Excel will automatically close, or Excel automatically add. But if you have
Okay.
multiple brackets in your data, like this much
Mm-hmm.
brackets, you open too much, so if I press, Excel will show me the warning. Yeah,
Okay.
so you need to also take care about this. So now I have only one bracket, I can press enter. But here I am not pressing enter. Like if I press enter, so you can
Mm-hmm.
see I got the 18.
Mm.
I got 18 I, so it's apply the function, the rand between function, in my only
Mm.
first cell. But
Mm.
I want this function in my all of my cells. Yeah,
Mm.
so we do not need to press enter, we need to press control with enter. Okay, so
Oh.
let me type rand between 10
Run
comma
between
100,
10 comma
10 comma
100.
100, and now press control, hold your
Control.
control key and press enter.
Mm-hmm.
You can see I got the numbers. So this is
Mm.
the random numbers. You can see we did not waste our time to fill this series.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, the one thing also, like you can see it is showing rand between function here as well, because we apply the function. You can see the function is, the number is different, but the function is
Yes.
same, like 10 comma 100.
Mm.
But we have one catch as well. Let me delete, let me press delete key. You can see, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the number is changing, you can see.
Mm.
Okay, so we need to
Yeah.
also fix this. Like if I apply any function, so it will be wrong, like every time your number is changing, so you do not have any constant numbers. This is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to, okay, let me tell you, so why it is changing. Okay, because when we enter any new number, let me type 56 here, so when you press
Mm-hmm.
enter, so Excel will automatically refresh our worksheet. So
Mm.
refresh, oh, oh, refresh worksheet. Okay,
Mm.
so in our three scenarios our Excel worksheet will refresh. Yeah, in our three scenarios, like when you press, when you enter new value,
Mm-hmm.
or enter, or not enter a new value, or delete
Mm.
data. Third scenario is your
Mm-hmm.
copy, cut and paste. If you do cut, copy, paste, so Excel will automatically refresh. Let me tell you, refresh worksheet means when you enter data, let me type 89, so we enter our new data, so Excel, when I press enter, so Excel will automatically refresh this worksheet. Yeah,
Mm.
refresh
Yes.
means when your worksheet will refresh. So this is a function, this function is rand between, so every time
Mm.
it will generate a new random number, means this function is again apply. So this, when this function is applied, so it will automatically generate a new random number. That is why we have random numbers, or we have different random numbers in every time. Okay.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
if you enter 45, and if you press delete key to delete this value, so again your Excel will refresh this worksheet. Or if you type 34, if you copy here, if you paste here, so again this sheet will refresh. Okay.
Yes.
So in our three scenarios, our this worksheet will refresh. So we do not want to refresh. Yes, like we want refresh. Yeah, we want refresh our worksheet because this is the nature of Excel. We cannot stop. But I
Okay.
can do, I can remove this function. I have the rand between function. I can remove this function and paste as a value. Value means your constant value. Okay, let me tell you how we can do. So you need to select your area where you apply your rand between function. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
we applied it here, so I selected. Now press Ctrl C. Okay, press
Copy.
yeah, press Ctrl C and go to paste and just do paste special. Just go to your paste and use this option paste as a value.
Mm.
This option, that's it. So now, and you can double click here to remove this dancing cells. Okay, you can see when I click here, I do not have function. It's removed our rand between function and pasted as a form as a value. Okay, did you understand?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So how we can do
Yes.
this? Okay, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, let me save this, and now I'm going to. You can see it is showing first class. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to change the name as my mark sheet. So just click on save as and desktop because we are going to save in our desktop but with a different name, mark sheet. So I can remove and I can type mark sheet and enter. That's it. Now I have the mark sheet. Let me close this. So now did you understand? Do you understand the concept of the class?
Yes.
Okay, great. So okay, so this is all about this class. We can continue in our next class. Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So for the homework, we can consider. So for we because we do not we in this class we did only theory part, only the interface of the Excel, what is Excel and all. So we can try to make the same mark sheet. You can use, you can type the random function. I will also provide you the files. You don't worry, and you can also type apply the function of rand between. Yeah, and also you can use this option of fill. Okay,
Okay.
that's it. Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good.
Hmm.
So when is our next class?
Next class will be okay. Like I'm going to prepare my schedule because I have some like also classes with your friends. Yeah,
Okay.
like
Mm-hmm.
Sarata. Do you know Mary?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know Mary?
No, I don't know Mary. No.
Mary Konda. Like
No, no, I don't know her.
oh okay. Like I have but it's I will provide you the schedule, the complete
Mm-hmm.
schedule. I know like when you work and yeah. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Let me save this and let me go here, and I will also provide you the this